Hello everyone, welcome once again to my channel. If you like what you see and would like to study in this location, this beautiful view that you see, then this video is for you. This is the Illinois Tech University in the US that is offering very good scholarships and sponsorships for international students to study in this very beautiful university. As you can see, there are so many facilities and the city is very beautiful with good transportation as well. So if you're an international student and you want to study any program in this university with full scholarship, either undergraduate, master's or PhD, then follow me to the end of this video to see the full details that I'll give to you. If you find any substance in this video, comment under the video any question you have, like it and share the video to others so that they can also benefit from this information. If you are new here, please consider subscribing to my channel so that as the channel grows, I'm able to bring you more information on opportunities around the world. So for this university, Illinois Tech, they are offering various programs and scholarships to domestic and international students. So you can read the full details that they have here. They have both undergraduate programs and graduate programs. So undergraduate mean bachelors, and then the graduate programs is for those who want to study masters and PhD. Because it's a tech university, most of their programs are in the STEM field, that is the science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. However, they also have other courses in the social sciences and other departments as well. Let's go and see the scholarship package that they are offering to the students. So to get there, we need to go to the admission and aid and then go down to the tuition and aid. And then if we go to tuition and aid, we go down here, we can read these details. However, let's go straight to scholarships to see what scholarships they have. So if we click on scholarships, they have divided the scholarships in different categories. And you can see, so we have transfer students, first year students, international undergraduate students, international graduates, and graduate students. For the purpose of this video, we'll go to the international graduate students because most of you are international students. But if you are also from the US, you can look at the first year student scholarships as well. So if we go to international graduate student scholarships, we see the details here. So it says Illinois Tech is committed to enrolling a diverse and talented student body, and we offer institutional scholarships to international students ranging from $40,000 to $100,000 over 4 years of undergraduate study. So if you get an undergraduate studies, you are likely to be sponsored for the 4 years of your study with an amount between this. So this is very cool. And importantly, each application is automatically reviewed for institutional scholarship based on the student's academic success, involvement in the community, and other achievements. So this is what they stand on to give you the scholarship. So if you have a good grade, then it's a plus for you. If you have also been involved in community development and other achievements, then it's a plus as well, which you can always demonstrate in your personal statement or your CV. And if you want to know how to do this, to demonstrate this in your personal statement or your CV, I have videos in my channel which I show how to craft an academic CV and also a personal statement to be able to win scholarship like this. So check on my YouTube channel and find those videos as well. Importantly, they said no additional application is required. This means that immediately you apply for the course that you want to study in, you will automatically be considered for this scholarship. So you don't need to make an additional scholarship application. But once you find the program you want to study in, and we will go through the programs, so that you see the programs they offer. But once you find the program you want to study in, then within the program application, you just need to tick that you want to be considered for the scholarship, and you automatically be considered. You don't need to make an additional application, which is very cool. Now, this is for undergraduates, you can read the rest of the information. Like here, they said there are additional scholarships. So apart from this one, you can also win other scholarships, which you don't have to do any more application for. So check it out. And then this is for the undergraduate. Now, if you want to do a graduate program, that is a master's or a PhD, now we go to graduate student scholarship. If you click on that, it's also very clearly. So they say Illinois Institute of Technology offers a range of aid options for those seeking to pursue a graduate education, including assistantships, scholarships, and federal loans. So most of the sponsorships for the graduate studies are assistantships and scholarships. And if you are familiar with studies in the US or scholarships in the US, you realize that graduates sponsorships are usually assistantships and scholarships, which are also just like scholarships. However, you'll be working whilst you study in the same university and be paid at the end of the month. So that is how it is. And they said assistantships are offered through academic departments and colleges with focus on research and teaching. So of course, they will look at your ability. If you have teaching experience, if you have research experience, then this is where it counts. Students will be considered for scholarships and assistantships upon application to the university. So it means that once you render in your application to the program of your choice, then you'll be considered for the scholarships and assistantships. You don't have to make any more application for the scholarships or assistantships, which is very cool and very straightforward. So this is the full information for the scholarship, and it's pretty clear how the scholarship is given. And now the only thing is to find the program that you are interested in and then apply for the program. So how do we do that? So in order to go find the programs that we are interested in, let's go to the academics, and first we go to undergraduate programs. So we go to undergraduate programs, then we go down. You see that you can discover all the programs here. What do? You click on find your major. If you go to find your major, you click, it goes down to the main page where you can find the programs. What do you need to do? You need to filter. So you find your program, which is, you are looking for a bachelor's program. That is the first we are looking at. If you, on campus, online, hybrid, but you can leave that one out. Now this is for the department. So area of studies. So we leave it to all areas, all the programs will appear, but you can also choose based on the area you want to study in. And we have applied technology, architecture, business, computing and technology, cyber security. We have engineering, entrepreneurship, food science and nutrition, general studies, humanities, law, music, psychology, science, and social science. So there are a wide range of program areas that you can choose from. So if we leave it to all areas, you can choose a study as well, but let's leave that. Then we go down, you realize that the program is there. So this is aerospace engineering, cyber security, applied mathematics, architecture. There are so many of the programs in bachelor. So what you need to do, for example, if you are interested in bioinformatics, you need to click on the program, and then when you click on the program, you can see the program overview and what they need from you. So if we go back, you realize that all the other programs are there. You can choose from any program that you are interested in. That is for bachelors. Now, if you are also interested in a master's program, you just need to come back to the same process and then move it to graduate. So if you go to graduate, it loads in graduate, and then you can decide either you want a doctoral or a master's. So if we go to master's, then you see that all the programs are listed here, the type of masters that they study in. You can go through. For example, analytical chemistry, if you open that as well, you see the program overview, everything is there, all the information you need, the curriculum is there, and the admission requirement is also there. Generally, you need an academic transcript, 2 letters of recommendation, application fee, and a professional statement. All must be submitted. Sometimes this application fee can be waived, and you must ask your department or the program department to see if they can waive it. If you want to do that, you can click on request information, and then you can email them to see if they can waive the application fee for you. If you want to apply, you click on this. If you want to visit the official site, if you click on visit, you go to the official site of the program. Now let's go to the admission requirement for international students, general admission requirement for international students, so that you know as an international student, this is what I am required to bring. How to apply as an international undergraduate student. So how do you find this page? You come to admission and aid, and then you go to undergraduate admission, and then it brings you to this page. You choose international undergraduate student. So how do you apply? First, you have to identify whether you are a first year student, transfer, and all others. So for the purpose of this video, we choose a first year student. This is someone who is now coming in fresh to study an undergraduate program. So if you click on the freshman, then you realize that it brings you to the page where you can do the application. So now this is the application checklist. You complete the application before February 1st. So the deadline is February 1st, 1st February. All the application for undergraduate for international students currently open for the 2025 academic year in fall. So, and there is no application fee to apply to Illinois Tech. So it's very clear, if you're applying as an international student for this year, there is no application fee. You pay no application fee. It's very free. You apply, and then what do you need to do? First, you click on apply, create a profile, and then you start the application. What do you need to submit? You submit official or certified copies of your transcripts, which is very important. Please email supporting documents to this or send it by mail to this. So either you email it or send it by this. Please read the whole details. English language, they accept TOEFL, IELTS, and others, but they also have exemptions, which I'll show you in a jiffy. If you have SAT or ACT is optional. So if you have it, you submit. If you don't have, no problem as well. Provide a copy of your passport. So you have to put a copy of your passport information page. Submit letter of recommendation. For undergraduate, letter of recommendation is optional. So you have to know that it's optional. However, I will generally recommend you to submit it because they state here, we strongly recommend adding letters of recommendation to enhance your application, especially in the following situation. If you are applying for a scholarship. So once you're applying for this, and I'm sure there are international students already applying for scholarship. So if you want to be considered for the scholarship, it's important to also submit a letter of recommendation, at least one of them for the undergraduate program, so that it gives you an upper hand and a competitive edge to be able to win the scholarship. So this is generally how you do the application. And if you click on the application here, they will take you to where you open your profile and then choose the program that you want. So that's why I took you to the program site, so that you look at the programs that you are interested in before you start the application. So this is how you do your application. Very simple, and there is no application fee, which is boldly written here. So please beware of that, and please apply to the program of your choice. So this is for undergraduate students. Let's go back to the graduate students as well. So before we go to the graduate program, this is my page. This is my YouTube channel where I post and talk on study abroad, scholarships, and all that. You can find it by typing Easy Abroad with Freeman on YouTube, and then it takes you to this page. I have several videos, about 51 of them, on different scholarships around the world, in UK, Canada, Australia, in the US. I also make videos on working abroad as well, which I have a video on working in Luxembourg and all that. So go through the videos. I also have videos on how to write your personal statement, how to craft an academic CV for your application. So check through the videos, and I'm sure you will find a video that you are interested in. If you go to my channel and you are new here, please click on the subscribe button and then click on the bell button. Now, how do we do the graduate application? First, you gather application documents, which include official transcripts, your resume or CV, and your personal statement. And then second, you submit your application through the online portal, and then you check the portal to make sure all the documents are accepted. And then if admitted, complete your enrollment and prepare your journey. That is very simple. So how do? We gather all the information. Now let's look for the institutions, or let's look for the application documents that are required. Please note, all documents must be submitted in PDF format. So please be aware that your documents must be in PDF format, not Word and not in any other format. Transfer or convert all your documents to PDF format. Now you need official transcripts. So you scan a copy of your official or original transcripts, including the mark sheets and everything, and then send it. You please read the information very well. You need your resume or CV, which I've made a video on how to develop a very good academic CV. We need a personal statement. Provide a well-written statement that outlines your academic and professional goals, which is very, very important. And I have a video on how to do that as well. Now, letters of recommendation may be required depending on the program. So requirements vary, but in most cases, one letter is required for a master's program and 2 for PhD. So if you apply for master's, generally they require 1 letter of recommendation, but if you apply for PhD, they require 2. So letters should be from individuals who can assess your academic and career achievement and potential. So your professors, employers, and all that. Letters must be submitted through the online portal. So you must recommend the name and email address of the person, and then it will be sent to them for them to complete it, which is very easy to do. Now let's go to the next. So submit online. How do you do? If you get all your documents, you complete your online via this online portal. You complete the online application here. Click on it, and then you go and submit all the documents that are needed. You then have to verify with the same portal and then prepare for enrollment. So when you get your admission, you see that if you are also given a scholarship, everything will be written in the admission letter and everything will be provided, and then you can move on. So now let's look at the English language proficiency requirements for international students. So if you check here, the exam they require is TOEFL, IELTS, and Duolingo, and the scores are here. For IELTS you need 6.5 and above and all that. So this is basically the exam that they accept. But if you go down, you realize that there is also waivers and also exemptions. For waivers, if you have SAT, then at this score, then it can be waived, ACC and others. But for my international people, let's go down to the countries. So countries where degree was obtained. So if you obtain your degree in any of these countries, then you don't have to submit any English language testing results. So if you look at the countries, we have for those in Africa, we have Ghana here, we have Nigeria, and other countries. If you are from Ghana, you are from Nigeria, Belize, and all these other countries, then you don't have to submit any English language certificate. Now, in terms of deadline, let's look at the deadline. So what deadline should we look out for? Even though in the programs I showed you a deadline, but there are some deadlines that you really have to look out for. For applications, these are for spring, summer. Spring is always open on the July 1st, summer is September 1st, and then fall is also September 1st. So for the purpose of this video, we are targeting the fall semester. So the application was open on September 1st, 2024. And the deadline is the 31st of January. This is for PhD and priority deadline. So this priority deadline usually is for those applying for fall, and also those applying for PhD, and also those who want to be considered for various scholarships. So if you want to be considered for the scholarships that I mentioned earlier, then you have to target this 31st January. So all the other deadlines are important to note, but if you want to get a scholarship for the fall semester, then you have to target this 31st January before you will be considered for the scholarship. So tender in your application as soon as possible, and make sure you submit all before the 31st January, and then you'll be considered for the scholarship. If you want to study in this very beautiful edifice, very beautiful area, then take up this opportunity. So now that I've showed you how to do all these things, if you have further questions, drop the questions in my profile, or you can comment the questions. If you have any further questions, comment it in my profile below, or comment it under this video, so that I'll attend to them. So I wish you all the best, and please take up this opportunity because it's a very good one.